What's up, y'all? It's the girl Vivian, aka Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this look with the Jackie Aina palette. I'm really excited to show you guys how the shadows work for me, and yeah, I do get into, well, y'all will see. Let me just play the video, you'll see it. Is go in with a fluffy Morphe M518 brush. It looks like this, and I'm going to take the shade Supreme in the palette, and I'm just going to coat that brush. Now I don't have any powder on underneath the eye because there's really minimal fallout with this palette, and you guys will see that as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this shade in I was gonna say in my crease, but above my crease actually, as my transition shade. And I'm just going to do light circular motions and kind of build the transition shade up to the liking that I want, and just keep going back in with the palette and blending it out. And then I'm just gonna kind of flick the end of the shadow onto my skin just to kind of make it look a little effortless, and just to kind of try something different. As you can see on this side, it's kind of feathered out a bit, and I really like that look. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the shade Pinker and then Big Wig. For the shade Pinker, I'm going to use a M433, also by Morphe, and I'm just going to coat that pinker shade with the brush, and the brush does look like this. And I'm just going to go slightly in the crease and a little bit above my crease. As you can see, Pinker is already starting to deepen up that shadow right in the fold of my eye. So I'm just kind of placing the shadow, doing windshield wiper motions for right now, just to get it up. And then I'm just going to turn this brush, and then I'm just going to do windshield wiper motions sideways using the brush. And I'm just basically building up that pinker in the crease, and I'm just doing the windshield wiper motions, going back and forth again. Going back in with the M518, and nothing else is on the brush, and I'm just blending in Pinker and Supreme together, just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. Everything looks effortless. I'm going to go in with a touch of Supreme right on this outer edge here, because I was starting to lose the color. On camera it probably looks really pink, but it is deepening up. It's getting there. It's getting there. Work with me, not against me. It's getting there. Okay, so as you can see, this is super dark, this is still light. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a M506. It looks like this. And I'm going to take the shade Big Wig, and I'm just going to deepen up the crease area using that shade Big Wig on top of Pinker. But I'm using this small taper brush to control where I'm placing and blending out Big Wig. And I will just go back in with the same previous brushes to blend everything together. So now that those shadows are blended together, I'm just going back in with the M518, nothing on the brush, and just blending the edges. So I'm going to go in with this shade called 𝐃𝐄𝐒. It's really pretty. And I'm going to also use some MAC Mix Medium. I'm going to take an M421, looks like this. I'm just going to use this to carve out my crease and kind of match it with this one. Okay, so now I'm not going to look up. I'm just going to go ahead and apply the shade 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐿 with the same brush in the palette. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, I really don't like this liner, but I didn't have anything else. I'm going to take the Swing Liner by the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm just going to do the same thing you see on this eye and try not to struggle. Hopefully. This does have like a felt tip in it. It looks like this. So that's why I don't like it. The formula is good though. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do this where you guys can still see me. Okay, so I applied the liner. It looks janky, but that's okay. That's kind of normal. While it's still a little wet, and I'm trying to get my palette without moving too much, but while it's still a little wet, I'm gonna go in with the shade Credit and the same M506, and I'm just going to tap over the edges that are still wet, because I am going in with a dark brown, so it's not black, so it's not going to match directly, which is okay. I don't have an issue with that, but I just have to be careful because again, it is not black, it is brown, so it doesn't match. So I have to kind of be really light-handed with how I apply the shade. And this just darkens everything up once I add the brown, so where now it matches the side. And then sometimes even after applying the liner, it can look a little patchy, so I'll just go back in with the liner again just to make sure it's opaque, and if I missed any spots or if any eyeshadow got anywhere that it shouldn't be, I just go over it. Okay, so this eyeshadow 𝐃𝐄𝐒 is more of like a foil, so the left eye looks a little better than the right eye as far as that shade, just because I didn't use a lot of mixed medium on this eye. I really barely used any. This eye I cut my crease with concealer instead, so if you notice a difference, that's what it is. But maybe you guys don't. I do, because I'm in person, I can see. You guys may not see it. Now I'm just taking a blank brush and just blending everything together so it is seamless with no problem. So this is the lower lash line. I have Big Wig. Oh, what else up on here? I can't even remember the names. I have Pinker, Big Wig, and Supreme all right here, and that's the 3 shades right here. So now I'm just gonna put on mascara and my lashes. I'm going in with the Tati lashes, the TL Mitchell lashes. This is what they look like. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look with the palette. I'm not gonna swatch it just because Jackie already did that, and I just, well, I'm a horrible swatcher. That's the real reason. Maybe I'll get better at it, but I don't really want to swatch it, not because I feel like they're gonna turn out bad or anything like that. Like, I have swatched them myself and they are good shadows and pigmented. I just can't, the way my arm is set up, no. But I can't show you guys this. Like, do y'all see? Look at this. Hello, can we get into this bag though? So I paid $60 for the bag, the palette, and the packaging. So in the PR package, you get this right here. I paid, I think, $60-something, and then I got it expedited, so that's why it was like $5 more. So this is what it looks like. It's literally beautiful packaging. Like, do y'all see this? Amazing. And then, like I said, the palette came in this box, and then as you can see, everything matches. I love this packaging. Oh my god. And I hate packaging. I'm not a packaging person, but I thought I was gonna get a bag with the palette, so I went ahead and ordered it because I saw it on like the Instagram listing or whatever, and I got it within like the first time she launched it. I was able to get it. Because it sold out in minutes. But anyway, this bag came separately, so if you haven't received your bag yet, I would just hold off. It did come like a couple days after the fact, and it is like, this is my hand. It's disappearing. Like, it's huge compared to my hand, because I really thought it was a small bag, but it's really not small at all. Like, it's a huge bag. I love it. This is now my new makeup bag. I put all my makeup in here. It's huge, and it does have like these silver things. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it has these silver things right here. So like if you go like this, all your stuff won't fall out of the bag. And there's one on this side too. And then this is the zipper part of it. I don't really care for the zipper itself. It's kind of bulky, but it's still cute. And like, I'm in love. I honestly like this bag more than I like the palette, to be honest, but the palette is definitely bomb as well. So that's basically that on that. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I will be using more of this palette. I'm gonna just do a couple more looks with this palette. Definitely follow me on Instagram just to see the looks. I'm not going to do tutorials for all of them, but I am going to start doing different looks with the palette just to kind of add more photos to my Instagram. I recently posted some with me being in LA, so if you guys want to check that out, make sure you follow me down below, and it'll be linked below. Also, I'm going to be doing my what I got from BeautyCon hauler bag. That's coming soon, and hopefully my vlog for LA will also be posted. You guys will probably see this video first, so definitely stay tuned for that. And that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications, and make sure you leave a comment just so I know that you liked it and commented and watched it, all that good stuff. You already know the deal. Can we just, one more time, can I get a round of applause? Like, look, 360. Hello. Excuse my nails, but hello. But that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I really do love this bag. Definitely love the palette as well. The shades are really pigmented. They blend very easily. The foil shade, like Zam, it was a little harder to kind of make sure it didn't crumble because it was kind of lightly pressed pigment shadow. I don't know, but basically it's beautiful and it works. It's just, you gotta kind of play around with the shadows. Different thing works for different shadows. I feel like pigments are tricky, so it's kind of like sometimes I'll use a mixed medium like what I used in the tutorial, and sometimes I'll just use my fingers. Sometimes I'll just do nothing. I don't know, it just really depends. But basically that's it. And I also did match my earrings, but I don't know if you guys can tell. But anyway, and I really need to give me background because I'm so tired of these doors. Just want to make that a note. Bye.